Hey y'all, this is the collector on the corner, and there's the collector. Hi, Randy.
I went to a sale Saturday afternoon.
Of course you did.
Like I promised.
Uh-huh.
And I spent a lot more than I did Sunday afternoon. I spent more than I did Saturday.
Uh-huh.
In half a day, I spent more than I did in a whole day.
Uh-huh. And he spent some of it on me.
I've got what I call a couple swing sets. They're made out of heavy metal and got casters on the bottom, and you can put a chain hoist on them and hold the tractor up when you break it into it, pull a motor out or something. I don't use them, hadn't used them in years. And Debbie was saying the other day she wanted me to get one of them, set that in the yard and put a porch,
Make me a swing set.
porch swing on
Yeah,
it.
put a porch swing on it. Make me a porch
So I
swing.
went to the auction.
And look what he bought me.
I bought her a porch swing, brand new, never been used. I paid $57.50.
So
That's
I'm worth $57 and
Well, I was gonna go 100 on it.
I'm worth $100.
Then they're in the house.
Wow.
You can't see them, but I got
Wow.
the choice on some chickens and so I got 3 little porcelain chickens.
Yeah,
for $8.
he got me some chickies.
And then I got 2 more chickens, and I got the choice on them for $6. Them were Dominicers.
Uh-huh.
And then I got 2 more chickens for $5. So that's all the chickens.
So I guess we can just stop the video right here because he bought something for me.
Yep.
It's probably
It's
booby trapped. It'll probably fall apart on me. But yay, he bought something for me. Look at he bought me, and I gotta paint it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Paint it or put waterproof or something because it's gonna be outside.
I'm gonna paint it.
It got rained on the way home. That wasn't good for it.
I'm gonna make it psychedelic.
Okay.
Woohoo! Yes.
I paid $9 for his tow bar.
$9 for.
But the reason I
a
wanted it, if I go over to the other place over there, I got to drive a tractor over there, and if I need something, I'm there afoot. I ain't got a truck with me or anything like that.
Yeah, but you know
So
how to
I'm gonna
hoof
mount
it
this
home.
tow bar, make me some brackets. I'm gonna mount it permanently on front of that old pickup.
Oh,
That way I can throw that pickup in neutral and hook it behind the tractor and drive it over there rather than have to put the trailer behind the truck and pull it up on the trailer and boom it down. Be just a lot faster. So that's why I thought, well, heck, I couldn't build a tow bar. I've been thinking about building one.
looks like the letter A.
And there was a trash pile at the end of the auction.
No, everybody, we're sponsored by the letter A.
There was a trash pile at the end of the auction, more or less. And this wire and them 2 posts and stuff was in there. Debbie, here's some bordering deal.
Oh my
Debbie built
gosh.
fences around her flowers to try to keep the chickens and sheep and that from molesting.
Oh, I can see that keeping everybody out.
And in that trash pile, there was this here
Oh,
pipe with elbow.
yes.
And that stuff's expensive when
Yes.
you go to buy it. And
Don't ask me about that, but that's some junk. And there's
There was 3 wheels
some junk.
in the trash pile.
Where's the rest of my car at?
I don't know. This pole was in the trash pile.
Oh, gosh.
And that jack.
Oh, yeah.
These 3 wheels was in
Oh,
there.
my God. And you got,
But
yeah? What's your butt?
this wheel right here,
Yes,
that's what I call an unmolested
unmolested.
16-inch 515 Ford truck wheel. And what happened, most of them wheels, guys wanted to use on my implements, and they cut the centers of them out.
Oh.
And that's still in there. But what that'll do, I can
Yeah.
get a tube and I can mount one of them new old stock 616 mud grip tires I got on there,
Uh-huh.
and it'll work on a walking tractor. Anyway, and these
you
2 are
people are
14-inch
noisy.
Ford wheels, and they'd clean up.
Uh-huh.
This barbecue grill was in there.
Oh, where's the steaks?
That barbecue grill was in there.
By steaks, I mean hot dogs.
This jar right here
Because that's
was
all
in
we
there.
can afford.
And everybody
Yeah?
was going on that was probably moonshine or molasses or something. They told me I better not drink it.
Uh-huh. It's probably
And what it
bleach.
is, it's burnt motor oil. Used motor oil. Okay, this little toolbox
Oh
right
my
here
gosh.
was in that trash pile.
Wow.
And out of this toolbox,
Out of this toolbox
I've
came.
sorted
Oh my
these
gosh.
tools right here. There's a tape. There's another tape not stuck. Some wrenches.
Well, you need to give those tapes to
There's
the
a little
kids.
wrench I can file on and use and carry around my pocket, tune the chainsaw with.
Oh,
There's a pair
jeepers.
of pliers.
Oh, they look kind of
There's a
stuck.
tap that for some reason didn't rust, must be stainless. There's all kinds of drill bits.
Oh
They're in
my
the bottom there.
Oh.
And I'm all the time breaking drill bits.
Yes.
And these old tools like this,
Yes.
I like them because I can take and stick them in the toolbox on my hay balers and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and nobody will steal them. Because
Oh.
they can't sell them at the pawn shop. And people
Okay.
steal stuff, they don't steal it to use it.
Oh, okay.
They steal it to just resell
Come on.
it.
Really?
But like them old wrenches, you can stick them in their toolbox of your hay baler. And there was a punch in there and another punch.
You want me to punch it?
And it seemed like it was a really good chisel I seen too.
I can
Somewhere.
punch you.
There's another punch, it was a
'Cause-
chisel.
You didn't need to go to no daggone auction.
But anyway,
Hey, that little
There's
bitty
these
hammer.
pair
Can I
knives.
bop you with that little bitty hammer?
yeah, a little bitty hammer.
Whoa. No,
There, there.
See, he's
There's a little
already.
bit of good stuff in that
He's
tool.
already lost
And the
his
toolbox is really good. It ain't all bent up and everything, but it's just been outside.
Yes. I can see.
Okay. In the building near the end of the sale.
Near the building there. And I think you got that there thing right there.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, you didn't see that. What is this thing? Is this
I'll
thing where
show
you
what
take
that is.
where you take
That was in the junk pile.
Uh-huh.
And what them are rollers. And this bolts to this if you want to. And there's rollers under there.
Uh-huh.
And what you can do, you can set something on a concrete floor and you can just push it around.
Can I
Yeah, it's rollers.
can I put that like at the sink, and then when I don't want to do dishes, I can put them on there and like let them zip off onto the floor, and that way I
This
say,
wooden
oops, I
box.
broke another one.
Right
Yeah.
here, I give $3 for it.
$3.
It rained in on the way home.
Uh-oh. That's where
But see how
That's where
it looks on the inside?
that's where two boobs
But what
met.
I've been doing this morning, I've been taking this here,
Uh-huh.
right there, and I've been picking them bolts and nuts out and putting them over here.
Oh my God, how desperate are you
But,
for
well,
nuts?
I was about out of 3/8 nuts. This size right here, 3/8, 9/16 for inch, I was about out of them. And a lot of them was
I
brand
would
new.
go buy you some if you're really.
Well, yeah, but they're expensive to
Oh,
buy.
oh,
I don't
they're
like buying
expensive.
stuff new.
Oh, okay.
What I'll do, I'll sort these out and put them in cans. Put them in these old coffee cans and stuff.
Put 'em. Oh, coffee cans.
And
Yeah.
then I'll wash them
How about I just
and
like
sort
dump
through
them
them.
in
And the
the?
real rusty ones I'll throw back in another can. And I'll put some vinegar in there and let them soak in vinegar for a while, and it'll take the rust off of them.
How about I just dump them in a
But-
flower pot and
Look,
compost them?
okay, I was
Let
going to
them
need
rot.
some S-hooks to hang up Debbie's swing.
I could have bought some.
And, well, but
Oh.
there was S-hooks in there. It saves the trip down. There was 4 of them in there. Anyway, I got
Yeah,
S-hooks.
but is that gonna hold me and you and the kids? And
No, it ain't gonna hold me and you and the kids. It
'cause
might
you
hold
know
me
that's
and you.
gonna. you
But
know
Debbie
that's
said
gonna
she
be
wanted to get that going where she could sit there and get her some of that
tea.
Mike's Hard Lemonade that she likes to drink.
No, I
that-
like
that
to
black
drink tea.
And
You're tattling on me.
she don't drink beer. She likes to get something to taste
And I don't drink very often.
sweet. But I'm gonna tell a little story on her.
Oh please.
When she turned 20, I took her by there and I bought her a bottle of Boone's Farm Cherry Hill wine.
Strawberry.
bottle of it.
Yeah, I think it was Strawberry Hill.
Maybe strawberry. Well, it's Boone's Farm wine.
Uh-huh.
And she drank that bottle of Boone's Farm and everything.
Uh-huh.
And then she began to get sad. She was happy for a while, then she began to sad. And we stopped out by this rock quarry. and she couldn't swim, so she didn't go in the deep water. But she sat down in a mud puddle and cried because she wasn't a teenager anymore.
So I guess I'm a sad drunk.
But when you get a bottle of wine in her, oh man, she's a riot when she gets about looped.
That's why I don't drink.
She don't drink that much.
No,
Not very often.
I don't. I want to keep my what do you call it? Sense about
The
me.
other day, I was grinding.
Okay, now we can get over here.
I was grinding in there.
When are you gonna make me some steaks?
Anyway, I was grinding.
What was you grinding?
Well, I was grinding.
Your mistake.
I was going to do some welding, and I was grinding. I had glasses on. And a piece of hot grinding metal went up there and landed right in the corner of my good eye. That scared me pretty good.
It scared you?
Because I've only got one eye, and I don't want to be blind. So I went to looking online and said, I'm going to buy me one of them big face shields to wear. And at the auction, this was there.
Oh my gosh.
And I bought it. I paid.
You know what'll happen now? It'll hit you on the shoulder and ricochet underneath that there shit.
I paid $7.
Thingamajigger and get you in the eyeball anyway.
I say paid $7 for choice of 2 deals.
Yes, $7. And you got one of them was that?
This was there with this oil.
Uh-huh.
And this pipe cutter
Uh-huh.
was with all this stuff right here.
Oh my gosh.
There's some tools and stuff.
Oh,
And this was there.
oh, you just found the
And
bargains. They're
them there was there.
jumping out.
There's an extension cord was there.
Oh my gosh.
There's a clothesline pulley.
Clothesline pulley. Oh my God, you're
Yeah.
making me crazy.
This bolt wrench was with it.
And there's one of my bowls. What is it doing over here?
Kids carried over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then another one of them crates I paid
Come on, spit it out.
$9 for it.
$9.
Had that drill in it.
Had a drill.
Had all this stuff right here in it.
Wow.
And what this is,
What is that?
that's one of them listening devices.
Okay.
It's called a bionic ear.
Well, you need to carry
It takes
that
a 9-volt battery. I gotta get a battery and put in it. It
and see
may
if
work.
it works. I think I've
I
got
can hear
one.
I can hear what Debbie's saying when I got my back.
Oh, I'll just tell you to your face. I ain't going. You don't have to get behind my back.
But anyway, there's a hole saw.
Oh, and I got a 9-volt battery over at the house.
Okay. There's a hole saw, another hole saw. There's a ring groove cutter.
Yes, and that
And a hone.
looks pretty
A
good.
little grease gun.
Wow.
This for when you're filing down your mondo.
Really?
And a hammer with a wooden handle. And it's never been used, but one of them plastic deals, and you spray your glue on there and you stick that sanding pad on there.
Oh.
Put it on drill and sand it.
Shoot the dog. What about that one
There's-
over there?
Here's a little bitty 1/4 inch drive impact.
What
on
about
it.
that earphones over
Here's
there?
another
Oh,
one of them.
Sorry.
With a drill bit on it. I call it a diagram.
Okay.
And this is the orbital sander.
Okay. What about those other earphones?
They're just earphones.
They're just earphones.
Yeah, you might plug them in the computer and listen to it without bothering everybody else. I don't know.
All right.
But anyway,
Okay. Can I put them on right now so I don't have to hear
I
you?
got them. And in that deal, there was a bunch of stencils, all kinds of them.
Pencils.
Debbie
Ooh.
uses them. She likes to make signs.
Yeah.
She does it with her fingers sometimes.
You want to read my sign?
But that's a
Hey,
pipe cutter.
well, one time when I was a little girl, Mom had some paint, and she made a mistake of leaving it where I could find it. I think it was red, and I didn't have a paintbrush, so I took a feather, and I wrote my dad's name on the side of his old, I think it was 63 Chevy.
No,
What was it?
it was a 53 Chevrolet.
I wrote
3/4 ton.
I wrote his name on both doors with a feather.
I seen that.
I thought it
I
looked
seen
really.
that artwork.
I thought it looked really beautiful.
Well, I got these 2 shelves. And
I got in trouble.
For $2.50, I got these scanners.
Oh, look at a
And these
brand
here,
new soup ladle.
These here, I don't know if
Woohoo.
anybody's ever used them. I looked at it and it didn't look like there's ever been a battery. But what these
Wow.
are is two-way radios.
Two-way radios.
See, I can wear one of them when I'm up around back, and you
Uh-huh.
can wear one in the house and you can holler at me.
Uh-huh.
Say, hey, Randall.
Instead
Hey,
of-
Randall.
Instead of me honking the horn and
Hey,
honking the
Randall.
horn and
The cop
shouting and
just stopped and sheeps out along the highway.
I know. God, that made me jump back in the
kids
door.
left the gate open.
He
And
probably thought I was
that's
guilty
some
of
kind
something.
Of little brass pump, electric pump. I don't know. I guess it's 110.
Well, we can find out.
And there's rubber hammer.
I
some
know. Can I
wire.
borrow that rubber hammer and see if it works?
And here's a snatch block somebody made,
Oh my gosh.
home built, but a snatch
Oh,
block.
they can't see it. My shatter's in the way. Oh, that looks like
Heavy
something.
duty. There's a couple turnbuckles.
That looks like something I'd make.
I got some pipe. And part of that's a tent frame.
Oh, look at decoration. I put that on the hood of my
There's a
car.
right there that ain't never been put down.
See, I can paint it purple and put it on the hood of my car.
What's that? That's
Yeah.
put it on top of a gate. Was
No, I thought I'd put it on top of my car for
There
a.
wasn't no chainsaw at that auction.
Oh, I
But
bet
there
you.
was a can that says chainsaw, 40 to 1.
Oh, and you had to buy it.
And that can there's got kerosene in it.
Kerosene. It says kerosene. Who's Kara?
What?
I said, who's Kara, and when have you seen her? That's an attempt at humor, people. Okay, come on. I ain't got all day. The sun come out finally. Yay! And it's one of them there good roasting suns.
I give $4 for all them cans.
Wow.
Gas
There's
in
gas
that. Maybe
in.
old stale, but there's gas in it.
Wow.
There's gas in that 40 to 1 can too.
Wow. 40 to 1. Them are odds, ain't they?
Anyway,
Anyway,
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna test out these air tools.
I want you
Y'all
to.
gonna get to see me test them out.
I want to know why you
Same
keep.
time I do. I've not tried them. I don't know whether they're any good.
I didn't say that. I'm like, when are you going to quit messing up the yard and clean up around here?
What I'm gonna do, just to give these a chance, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in them before I ever try 'em.
Oh, give them a chance. Okay, I'm backing away. It sounds like it's gurgling. Okay, it don't work. I seen some smoke. Why
Don't
would
do
it?
nothing?
Why would it do smoke when you're using air?
Hey, it moved just a little.
I think that's called you spinning it, dear. Okay, move on to the next one. This one
That's
needs.
no good.
That one needs some work.
That's no good, folks. See, I'm getting overconfident. I bought some and they turned out to be good. So. I got my air turned on.
I don't
I
know.
don't have my air turned on.
Oh, is that why it went? Okay, your air just
Might make a difference.
made it.
Turn the air on. Why didn't you tell me I didn't have my air turned on?
Cause I'm breathing fine. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's good.
Well,
Hey, folks,
I guess.
them things work better if you turn the air on.
Ah! It got him. Are you going to cut somebody's hair with that?
No.
we ain't got time for that doodly stuff. Oh, you lost your Chuck. Well, I'll help you look for Chuck. I think there's a Chuck right there. I know a Chuck, but he's not here. I don't see no Chucks. Here, Chucky Wucky Wucky.
Got one.
You got one, yay!
This here's one I ain't tried, isn't it?
Yes.
Put some oil in there.
I ain't tried that hammer out yet either.
Oh, that claw hammer.
I don't see it moving. Oh, you got pushed down.
Push down on it.
Yeah, I see it moving.
You know what that is?
No,
That's a screwdriver.
Oh, it's a
It's
screwdriver.
an air-powered screw gun.
Well,
You put your bit on there.
that is.
See, it's working now.
I guess it's okay. I guess it's cool. But
It's got adjustment up here.
I've got a screw head right there. Okay, it worked. Something worked.
I ain't never had one. That's a Sioux, like Indian.
Okay.
And this in here, I can't quite make out what it is.
I
The
can't
brand
either.
of it.
It doesn't matter what brand it is.
Now, I don't know what this is for, some kind of test or something. It's got a square D on it, and a square D is electrical.
Square D. Hey, I'm a square D.
Intermittent, something only, blah, blah.
Yeah, I
can
only-
look that up on the internet, and I'll know all about it.
I only work
I'll become an
intermittently.
expert on it right away. There's a tape measure,
Okay.
and it's good.
Oh, I
got
did.
three tape measures.
Oh, whatever you say, dear.
Okay.
Okay,
Now I'm gonna tell a story.
okay. I gotta get over there without falling. Jeepers creepers.
My daddy bought his farm up here in 1957.
That's a good thing for Daddy to
In
do.
the next summer,
Uh-huh.
as soon as school was out,
Uh-huh.
we come to Arkansas. And we spent almost the whole summer down here.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how he afforded it to take off work all summer long because he lived in
He
Indiana
got
and
fired
didn't work
and
much in the
he
winter.
didn't tell his wife.
Well, I know, but he's down there.
He probably got
Well,
fired. Yeah, go on, darling.
he wanted to bush hog that old place.
Mm-hmm.
And he bought a B John Deere tractor from a guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy drove it from the bottoms out to the hills and all that.
And then it blew up.
No, it smoked and used oil. The motor's supposed to have been just overhauled, but it used oil smoke.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, and every time my dad was around that tractor, I was right there.
Uh-huh.
And he got tired of that real quick and he had no disc. He
So,
wanted to disc some of them weeds and bushes and stuff down.
uh-huh.
He got me up on that tractor
Uh-huh.
and showed me how to run that tractor. He said, I'd rather you be on this tractor than out here and I not see you. Sneaking around. So he showed me how to run that old tractor, B John Deere.
How old were you, my darling?
Right here's a picture. I don't know if y'all can see that or
Here, I
not.
gotta find it. Oh, you look so cute.
And that says July
Of 1958.
1958.
Well, hold it steady. And I wasn't even born yet.
I was driving tractor before you was ever born.
Jiminy crickets.
So I drove that B John Deere
Yes.
because I had a knack for that kind of
Would
stuff.
you hold your hand still? I'm the one that needs to move. Okay. There you are, driving the tractor. Look at how cute you are.
So
How come your hair looks white there? 'Cause you was a towhead?
So this has got something to do with that
Oh,
story
and this
in a way.
is okay. Go.
I keep all my hog rings and hog ring pliers in a Piggly Wiggly can.
In a Piggly Wiggly can.
Yep.
Oh, that's
So-
a coffee can. Ooh.
We stayed down there, and I caught a big bullfrog that summer. And they was somebody's pig showed up there, and my mom and dad told me if I caught one of them little pigs, I could take it back to Indiana with me. So I got me some.
And you
They was
you
way
stole
about as much
you
as I
stole
did.
somebody's pig?
I got me some garbage, and I got off in this old house. I got to tell about the old house. I had a picture of it, I can't find it. It was like if you ever seen the Snuffy Smith cartoon.
Yes, I
It
have.
had one room in the center that was 14 by 14. And then it had a porch on the front that wasn't enclosed, open porch. And it was 8 by 14. And then it had a bedroom in the back that was 14 by 8. And it was perched up on the side of the hill. And for foundation, it had flat rocks stacked one underneath the other. You know, and stuff could run underneath the house.
Like kids.
And these pigs was...
Under
the old
your
sow
house.
with little pigs, and they kept going under the house all the time.
So you
I
jumped
got
out of
some-
the window and
I
landed
got
on
some
them.
leftover scraps from breakfast. We'd been feeding an old dog. This old dog showed up, and we called him Ticks because he was covered in ticks as an old coonhound. And we picked all the ticks out of him and feeding him and everything. And come to find out, he belonged to a fella that I got to know real well. He belonged to the sheriff, and his name was
Howard.
I worked for him. Can't even remember his name now. Rex Harper.
Okay, Rex.
That was Rex Harper, and he was sheriff at the time.
Oh, okay.
And finally, we told somebody about the dog, and Rex Harper come down there and got his dog. But that's how we got acquainted with Rex Harper. He was an auctioneer.
Did he pay you for ticking his tick? The
No, he
ticks
didn't
off of
pay us
his
nothing.
dog?
Never, nothing. We was Yankees. He wasn't gonna do nothing. For us.
That's right.
But anyway, he was an auctioneer, and I went to many of his auctions when I was a kid. My dad would go there and buy stuff.
And I'm a Southern girl. How I get stuck
busy
with a
fetching
Yankee?
and carrying to the car or the pickup or whatever we happen to be in. So,
All right, so let's
went
get on
back
with
to
this
school
story.
that fall. And this teacher, she's the one everybody tell what they did that summer, and all these kids, they told their stories. And they went by alphabetical order, and I was one of the last kids.
Yeah, 'cause you're a
So I
W.
got up and told about going to Arkansas. And that when we got down to Arkansas and we went inside that old house, there was wallpaper on the walls, and we pulled the wallpaper off the walls because it was rotten. And all behind the wallpaper is all these scorpions.
Yeah,
And we killing the scorpions, and
Black
the
ones.
dog with ticks on it and catching big bullfrog. And this teacher, she ain't believing none of this stuff. Stories I'm telling about the old house and how the first day we was there, my dad went out there and they was part of an old whiskey still out there that they cooked on. And he beat that up, took a hammer, it'd all beat up. The sheriff, somebody beat up. My dad took a hammer and straightened the cooker part out, and he cooked us breakfast on part of that old still. And everything, and we got to play in the creek. I caught the big bullfrog, and then he bought the tractor, and I got to drive. I was driving that tractor and all that. So, and then I told her, I said, we went to the grocery store. In the supermarket in Arkansas, the name of the store is Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
And all the kids laughed and everything, and that was it. That teacher had enough. She said, you know, you're just a big liar. And she called me a liar and windy and all this and that, making up stories
Y'all pretty windy.
and all that. And she said, there ain't no grocery store named Piggly Wiggly.
She don't know about the
So,
South.
I was feeling kind of bad. All the kids at recess
Laughing at you.
calling me liar, liar, pants on fire, noses along telephone wire, and all this stuff.
I'd have been
And
calling
I told
you.
a couple of the kids that was more or less my friends,
I'd have been calling you Piggly
and I
Wiggly.
told them, I said, there's a store named Piggly Wiggly. I can prove it. So I went home that night and I dug around and there was a grocery bag from the Piggly Wiggly store. One of them paper bags.
Okay.
So I took that paper bag to school the next day and I showed my closest friends. I said, see that teacher? I was telling them that all my stories was true. I said, I was telling the truth about the Piggly Wiggly. So at recess, all the kids at recess, they come and they looked at the Piggly Wiggly bag and everything and they started believing me. And when recess was over, went back to class, one little girl, she told that teacher, she said, you owe Randy an apology. You called him a liar. And there is a store named Piggly Wiggly, and she grabbed that grocery bag and took it up there and stuck it in that teacher's face. And said to that teacher, said, you're just nothing but mean. This little girl chewed her out. And that teacher
Hated you ever since?
hated me. Oh, yeah. Because all the other kids was laughing at the teacher, you know. And a lot of people think, well, people like that, teachers, they're the salt of the earth and they can do no wrong, especially back in them days. But a lot of them got them jobs because they like to bully somebody. Somebody bullied them in life, so then they got somewhere where they could, you know, pick on kids or somebody else. But anyway, maybe she was that type, I don't know. But she gave me bad grades as much as she could.
I don't blame
And when
her.
school ended, I wasn't going to get to go on to the next grade unless I went to summer school. I was smart enough, I didn't need to go to summer school, but I had to go to summer school. Anyway.
Excuse me.
But that's the Piggly Wiggly story.
Yep, that's the Piggly Wiggly story.
But
you better grab your picture before it blows away.
Anyway, I've got a picture of that old house somewhere.
Yeah, we'll have to look for it.
And it shows my Aunt Carol on my dad's youngest sister sitting on the front porch, and she's all dirty and grubby, and she's cleaning fish.
Oh,
They'd been to Black River or somewhere. My grandpa was a good fisherman. My daddy's dad.
Excuse me.
And he had a boat, and he went
Mother
down to Black
Nature
River
is,
and he'd fish. He could catch
Has
the
her
fish.
allergies attacking me?
But anyway, that tractor. I hated that thing. B. John Deere, I hated it.
Why?
It had holes in the seat, and it was rough riding. And that old clutch, you had that old hand clutch, and you had to roll it off the hill to start it. And you had to clean the spark plugs every time you went to start it. Well, I got a little older, and my daddy had me take that motor apart, pull that cylinder head off, and pull one piston out.
Okay.
And we pulled that piston out, and apparently
Good.
that guy who
There's
overhauled
some
it
honeysuckle.
was drunk.
Honeysuckle.
And he put the scraper ring upside down instead of scraping the oil back to the crankcase, he scraped to the front. So we bought the parts to put it together, but we never did put it back together because we bought a H-farm all, and somebody had put, this was steel wheels originally, and somebody had welded rims on it and had rubber on it, and we've got a H-farm all, a tire went bad on that H, and we stole one and borrowed one off the B, and then we borrowed the other tire off the B later on, and it sit there. And me and Debbie was married. And many years later, and everybody got to wanting them old John Deeres, and Daddy would give it to me. And I put an ad in Arkansas Democrat paper to sell it. And I got 200 phone calls before daylight. It come out Saturday morning, and a guy had come 2 o'clock in the morning and bought it.
Whoa.
But I never did like that B. John Deere.
Okay. I think
That's pretty much it for the auction video. Now I get to put all this stuff out.
I got a suggestion.
What?
Take it back where you got it. Except for the stuff you got for me. Except for the porch swing.
You know what? You be proud of me. I got up there, elbowed my way up that table, and outbid them old women to buy you them chickens.
Thank you.
Oh, I got this too.
God,
I got one of them air hoses with the springy on it. It works.
I can see
I had
it
one of
works.
these
It's
before.
springing
I had
really
one of these
good.
before. My grandkids tore it all to pieces. There's yellow ones laying around here somewhere.
Yeah, I seen it.
They come out here on a cold morning and got it and just shattered it.
Okay.
Oh, I got one other story.
It's
a simple story. So I can find all the beetles.
Debbie's sneezing her head off.
In this box, what I have found is some Woodruff keys.
Woodruff.
And they said, why would an old man be excited about some
Yeah,
old
why?
rusty Woodruff keys?
Why are you excited?
Why? I went to Harbor Freight. And I went back there and I bought Cotter keys and snap rings and all kinds of stuff and bought this box of Woodruff keys.
Yay!
And them little Home-Light chainsaws use a Woodruff key on the flywheel crankshaft.
Okay.
And I thought, boy, I got new one. I lose them. I'll take them apart, I'll lose that little bitty key.
That's not my
all
fault.
right.
You ought to do it in
Because-
a box like that where you don't lose your parts.
See if I can get this open.
Well, please don't. You're liable to spill them all.
See, all them little nice little keys.
Oh my God.
I had some. I said, boy, I got them. I got them little ones.
Okay.
So I opened it up.
Uh-huh.
Went to get one of them Woodruff keys.
And they were gone.
No, it won't fit. They're metric and they're fatter. None of them will fit anything I got.
Well, you ought to look and see it. It's 12 millimeter. You should have looked for the M&Ms.
They don't fit
I
nothing.
always look for
They
M&Ms.
don't fit nothing.
Well, you know what? They
Maybe
might.
these guys that buy them, hey, they might fit that dome tractor.
There you go. Okay, well, I'm leaving because I'm tired of sneezing.
You tired of sneezing? From what?
I guess Mother Nature.
Well,
I know my
the
honey.
honeysuckle's blooming right there.
Yeah, my honeysuckle. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
I think it is beautiful.
She's got a little bit of honeysuckle.
I can't
The
smell
only
it
reason
now.
that's so high is the sheep can't
Yeah.
grow because sheep can't get it.
Yeah.
They have to climb over the junk and stand
Yeah,
up.
luckily they're not goats because goats climb up.
But I had
and-
fun at the sale. And I
You had fun?
and Saturday and Sunday both I talked to
I
people.
go to the grocery store and spend money and I don't have any fun.
Saturday and Sunday both I talked to people that was subscribed to me.
I know.
Watch my videos.
Yes.
And they all want to see my wife. They said, now she sounds like she's a character.
I'm
Some of them
just-
even told me when I buy that little job, boy, your wife's going to be happy as you when you get home.
Yeah, you don't need this.
I won't mention any names.
Okay, my supporters. And he gets
We'll
it.
say goodbye and good luck to you.
And if I don't fall, I'll be happy. And when are you going to touch this? You could have touched all this.
Well,
Instead of going to the auction.
I can kindly walk to the back.
That kindly.
Well, I've got some more shelves. I'm going to do a
Kindly-
little work to them. I'm going to hang them shelves up in there and I can get some stuff up off the floor. I may put them shelves in a bus
Kindly
and
don't
move
cut
stuff
it.
to the school bus.
Oh, hey, I got some tannerite. My son bought it for me. I should have. I'll have to show it in the next video. And if you don't do something about this, I'll tannerite it out of the
what
way.
it is, sometimes you start in on it and looks at it and you think it's too big of a job.
I know. I do that with the laundry and the dishes because I'm like, I didn't dirty all these dishes. These ain't all my clothes. Oh, and there's a baby bunny.
I've got a story about too big of a job, but I'll tell it next time.
Yes, you. Okay, y'all, you guys have a great day. And look at the tiny bunny. He growed up here. And he's not scared of us.
Scared of what?
That tiny bunny's not scared of
No.
us. You're going to scare him.
They're just getting, there he is.
Yeah, you scared my bunny.
They're just getting prepared to go over and eat my corn and beans.
I know. Hey, there's corn and beans over.
Behind
By
the
the-
house, in
yeah.
the garden. Come up.
Yeah. Grandpa Randy will just love you for eating his.
Boy, you're lucky you ain't big enough to eat.
You wouldn't.
Debbie'd
Eat that.
throw a rock and hit you in the head and skin you out. And eat you.
Oh, I scared him then. Bye, little bunny. Enjoy eating. Well, everybody, thanks for watching, and y'all have a greatest of days. And today is Monday, I'm pretty sure.
There's another auction Saturday.
Well, you're not going because Bike Stars, you're going to have some,
I ain't asking permission.
okay? And I'm not giving. Blech. You'll be tied up somewhere. You'll never get loose. I'll tie you up out here in the sun to one of these there. Oh, maybe in your blow up tire machine, tire cage. You'll find yourself tied up in it. You'll never get nowhere. Well, anyway, y'all have the greatest of days, and hopefully your life isn't full of junk like mine is. Junk that somebody won't clean up because he's too busy bringing in more.
You know what?
And y'all have the bestest of days, and please like and subscribe and comment below and tell Red to clean up this place.
You're supposed to
it's
be
a dump.
happy to be here and glad to be alive because we eventually all come to the end of the line.
Uh-huh. And you're ruining my happiness because you encroached on my property. He's an encroacher, people. I'm going to take him to court. How do you like that? I'm going to make you move all of your junk behind the store. I want to look out the window and see flowers and butterflies and a 58
Shut the
Corvette.
video off. That's enough.
Oh, anyway, bye, y'all. And y'all have a great day. And thanks for watching. And be sure and like and subscribe and comment below and share with all your friends and neighbors and buddies and non-buddies. And y'all have a bestest of day. Bye!